Love all your ways, love all your flaws, love all your moments when you don't know who you are. Love when you're lost, trying to follow stars.
Glow Squad, what's up and welcome back to another video. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks so much for always coming back. I really appreciate your support, and if you are new, you're welcome. Please do subscribe to this channel for more interesting videos. Don't forget to turn on your post notification bell so you'll be the first to be notified anytime I upload a new video. So guys, in today's video I'm here to show you how you can make a black soap base, a base you can use for your half-cast black soap mix, glow black soap mix, lightening black soap mix, black soap mix for dark skin, just any kind of black soap mix you want to do. You surely need a black soap base. And you guys know black soap can be very hard and very dry working with, and you need a soft base so all your products can really melt into it. A base like this, if you want it lighter or like you want it in a very lightweight form, you can do it, but I like my black soap mix in a very thick consistency, so hence this is how I soften and then melt my black soap. When you do this process, it will help all your other soaps, like other soaps you'll be adding to your black soap, like the Kampala soap, the ozone soap, white soap, etc. All the soaps that you'll be adding to it will all melt into the soap. Like it will all melt. You won't see them in very hard and dry texture in the soap, like this one that you can see right here. By the time I'll finish kind of melting, by the time I'll finish mixing or going through the process of mixing my black soap mix and all of that, everything becomes very smooth because this has gone through some heat method, and then everything is very smooth now. So I want you guys to see or learn how you can make your black soap base that you can use for all your black soap mixtures. Okay, black soap mixtures. I know some people soak their black soap in some quantity of water and keep it down for 2 to 3 weeks until they get a fluffy and smooth paste that they can work with. Okay, but what if you want to do your black soap mix as soon as possible? You need a black soap mix done like today. Will you have to soak the black soap overnight? It doesn't really soften, so I use this heat method that enables me to get this nice texture of black soap base that I use for my black soap mix. Okay, you can use a crock pot in melting or softening your black soap. You can melt it on your gas cooker on a low heat. Just make sure that you don't use something that is going to burn. And the reason I'm using this is because, guys, it doesn't burn. When it overheats, it kind of goes off by itself until you turn it on back to cook again. So I use this method, which is very safe, and I get this nice texture, this nice smooth black soap base that I'll work with. So if you guys want to know how I made this, how I transformed my black soap from that rough texture to this soft paste, continue watching this video. Thumbs up the video if you find it interesting, share with someone who needs to watch this, leave me nice comments in the comment section. Okay, I love you guys so much. Let's get right into the video. So I make sure I turned this on until it's hot, and so I'm going ahead to add my soaps. I have my black soap here, my Ghana white soap, my Kampala soap, and the other soaps that I want to melt into a soap base. Okay, so I'm pouring all into my rice cooker. Some people call it crock pot. So it depends on what you want to use. If you are going to be melting this on fire, make sure you are melting it on a very low heat. Okay, just like I said earlier, I prefer using this because it doesn't burn it and the heat level is just normal. When it overheats, it turns itself off, and then you have to turn it back on again if you still need extra heat to work with. So I really love using my rice cooker sometimes for making my base black soap. Okay, my black soap base. So I've poured all my ingredients into my pot. Okay, ingredient that I'm going to be using for the soap base. If you are going to be adding honey to your mixture and all of that. Don't add that on fire. After you have brought this off fire, you can add the other ingredient just like I mentioned earlier on. So I'm going ahead to start mixing until everything starts to melt. Okay, you may need water to make the melting process easier and also to soften and then make your black soap have a very smooth texture. And I'll not be adding water immediately because I have some of the soaps that I want to add, some of the liquefied products that I'll be using, some of the water-based ingredients that I'll be using. I have them soaked already in water, and so I am going to be adding that bit by bit instead of water. So after I've done my mixture, after I'm done mixing all of this thoroughly, and then it starts to melt, and I realize that the consistency is still very, very thick, then I go ahead and add some water. So I just added more of the other ingredient. Okay, so if you're only melting a black soap, if you're only using black soap to make your soap base, probably you are not making a soap mixture immediately, so you only want to soften just your black soap down probably and use later, or just melt it for use, you can add water. You keep adding the water bit by bit until you get the kind of consistency you want for your black soap base. So I keep stirring and stirring and stirring this. Guys, working with black soap is very, very complicated and very, very difficult, so don't be annoyed when you go to buy a black soap mix and it's very, very expensive. Like, working with it is a whole job, like a whole job. I wish you can look at my face at the moment, like I'm I'm literally sweating. Okay, working with this black soap, like working with black soap can be really, really tiring. It can be really, really exhausting. It comes with a lot of hard work. Okay, so I'll have to be mixing this thoroughly, mixing while it softens. So I went ahead and added a half cup of water. It depends on the amount of black soap you are making, and then the amount of water you will be adding to your mixture. So I just added a half cup of water to make it more softer and then more fluffy, and that kind of texture that I want. So if you want your black soap your black soap base very, very, very lightweight, you want it in a very lightweight consistency, you keep adding water bit by bit until you get a kind of consistency that you want to work with. So that is just it. So I'll just keep working this out, working with this, mixing and thoroughly mixing, kind of mixing and kneading as well until this is very, very soft. It becomes very, very soft and then very, very smooth to my liking. And then I'll just bring it off fire and work with it. Okay, go ahead and add my oils. Just like I said, don't add all the oils that you'll be using on fire. Then this thing, bring it off fire. Then you can go ahead and add all the lemon juice, all the honey, all the oils, all the essential oils, all the powders, any other thing that you want to use for your black soap mix. Then you can go ahead and add that off fire. Okay, so that is just me kneading and then working this through. So just enjoy the rest of the video. When it's ready, I'll show you guys the final product. Okay. So as you guys can see, this is the final product of my black soap. So I'm going to be transferring this base into my mixing bowl and go ahead and add my oils, powders, etc to my mixture and then mix it together. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you have other questions to ask, or if you have questions to ask concerning this video, leave them down in the comment section. If there is anything you need to know, let me know down in the comment section. And for your information, I have black soap mix, Glow black soap mix, a very effective one, on sale, so you can contact me via WhatsApp and order for yours. Okay, order for yours. So you guys know a lot goes into making black soap mix. So when you want to buy a black soap mix that is very expensive, then you know that a lot of work goes into it. Working with black soap can be very complicated, so you need a lot of patience and all of that to work with it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.